was on World's Strictest Parents when I was 15. When I was 15, my dad signed me up for World's Strictest Parents. His excuse? I was disrespectful because I'd roll my eyes when he lectured me and sometimes wore hoodies instead of polos. Meanwhile, other kids on the show were doing drugs, stealing cars, or dropping out of school. My biggest crime was blasting Linkin Park too loud in my room. The first night, the host family made me scrub their kitchen until midnight. They took my phone, my headphones, even my sketchbook said art was a distraction from discipline. Cameras followed every move, waiting for me to crack. During the second day, their strict dad figure, a former Marine, got inches from my face, yelling about how I'd end up in prison if I didn't change. But I wasn't scared, just confused. I'd never even had detention. The other kids looked at me like, what are you even doing here? That's when one of the cameramen, a guy named Rob, slipped me a bottle of water during a break. He whispered, kid, you don't belong in this circus. Your intake notes don't line up at all. Says you get A's, do community theater, and have no record. Why'd your dad put you here? I told him the truth. How my dad wanted me to be a perfect man. How he flipped out if I wore black, listened to rock, or drew anything darker than a smiley face. How he thought a reality show would humiliate me into manning up. Rob's face dropped. He muttered, this isn't discipline, it's control. Later that night, during a staged confrontation for the cameras, the Marine suddenly broke character. He turned toward my dad, who was watching from behind the glass, and said, sir, your son isn't broken, you're just trying to break him. The producers panicked, waving their hands to cut, but it was too late. The other strict parents joined in, saying the same thing. My dad stormed out furious, screaming that I'd embarrassed him on national TV. My episode never aired. Technical issues, they claimed. But that moment gave me the courage to move in with my mom, who actually supported me. Looking back, the best advice I ever got didn't come from my parents, but from a guy behind a camera who saw the truth when no one else wanted to.